Afternoon, Coach. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Afternoon, everyone.
All right, let's get started. Pete Pranica.
Hey, Coach, how you doing?
Good, Pete. How are you?
Good, thanks. Uh, Obviously, you got a couple of guys up for all rookie honors with Ja and Brandon. Ja should be Rookie of the Year. Brandon even consideration for Sixth Man of the Year. What impact have those two guys had on the squad and its success this year?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's no-brainers, for Ja for Rookie of the Year, and both those guys for, all first team rookie, all rookie first team, excuse me. It's no-brainers. Those guys have had significant impacts. Obviously, you can look at all the stats out there, leading the rookie class or top of the rookie class. But the impact on winning, I mean, obviously so many guys on our roster this year have contributed to just this major impact and this transition in our organization's direction and the success we've had on the floor. But, if you watch enough Grizzlies games or if you just watch a few of the Grizzlies games, you can see that Ja and BC have had a tremendous impact, obviously in wins, but also our style of play, being able to implement a completely new offensive system here. Those guys have helped elevate that system. So definitely, if you ask me, it's a no-brainer that Ja should be Rookie of the Year, and both Ja and BC should be all first-team rookies, and those guys are well deserving of that. Obviously, all humble in the sense that the team has allowed them to have that success, but let's also recognize that those two guys individually have led to a lot of team successes here.
Terry Davis.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm good, Terry. How are you?
Hey, Coach, when in this situation, how do you keep your team mentally sharp as well as physically sharp in this situation?
Honestly, kind of continue to do what we've done all season. I mean, mental sharpness is something that you deal with throughout the entire season. Obviously, this is the most extended training camp, all in any NBA team has had, 2+ weeks before playing a scrimmage game. But, we've kind of broken it up with team activities, doing things, off the court. Obviously, I think the inter-squad scrimmages have been helpful for us to kind of break it up so it's not, drill after drill after drill. And then sprinkling individual days, which is a big theme of ours to make sure that each guy's getting their individual attention, feeling confident in their individual games, working on their individual bodies as well. Today was one of those days. We'll get back together with a practice schedule. So this is all things that we've educated our guys from the outset about what our master plan is leading up to our first scrimmage game. Obviously, once you start playing against other opponents, that's going to really take care of itself, where, the mental sharpness and mental focus kind of takes a shift. But, we're blessed. We've got a group that's been dialed in since day one. They recognize this great opportunity. And then they just kind of pour that into their work every single day. And then we kind of strike that right balance with not overworking and overtaxing and overloading them, so that they feel like they're in a good spot physically and mentally, so that we can hit the ground running and have a lot of success in even our scrimmage games. But knowing that next Friday, July 31st, we need to be in a really good spot.
Drew Hill.
Hey, Coach, these scrimmages have started up. Some of the teams have already used very interesting starting lineups and rotations different from the regular season. Do you have an idea of how you plan to use the scrimmages so far when it comes to rotation?
Yeah, Drew, obviously we're going to be in the process of over 3 games, trying to get our rotations pretty short up pretty quickly. So, the lineups that we're going to roll out on Friday won't necessarily be the final lineups. Obviously we've had a couple of inter-squad scrimmages here, and obviously, first team, second team reps have kind of been divided up. So we're going to see how that plays out, against Philly on Friday, and maybe might make minor tweaks here and there, because we definitely want to continue to evaluate our roster and identify the best chemistry out there with our starting lineups, our bench lineups, our mixed lineups. So, each team's maybe doing some things differently. Our focus is on, trying to put 10 guys out there that, we're going to have confidence in come July 31st. But, I want to give every guy an ample opportunity to showcase what they're going to be able to do for this team, and also stay ready. If a guy doesn't start out in the rotation right off the bat, we've talked about the depth of our team all season long. Guys got to stay ready when their number's called. So our focus Friday, we're going to roll out, maybe 10 or 11 guys. It's going to be a little hard, obviously, in a 40-minute scrimmage compared to a 48-minute scrimmage. But then that'll be a great learning opportunity for us and evaluation opportunity before we move into our second scrimmage.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Great. Thanks, everyone. Take care.